I've been thinking about Hebrews 4:15 for a while. Let me read it to you, and then I just want to talk very briefly about it. Hebrews 4:15, I'm sure you're familiar with it. It says, "For we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but one who in every respect has been tempted as we are, yet without sin." Now, everybody loves 4:15, which we should, because it tells us about an understanding Savior. Christ is a man who walked a mile in our shoes, tempted as we are. I've been thinking about this text along with this commentary that Brandy has been given about Carl Trueman's book about the psychologized man. And I think sometimes with the psychologized man as the paragon of what a man or woman can be, I wonder sometimes if we have flipped Hebrews 4:15 around and have inverted it to make the text more about us than making it more about Christ. That we flipped it where we too often we're looking at it as a friend who understands what we're going through and he feels sorry for us. It's like, yes, Christ knows what I'm going through. He understands my situation, and it's almost like somebody is just patting us on our shoulders and is giving us a Kleenex and letting us know that it's going to be okay. I wonder if there is a me-centeredness to this text as a psychologized culture inverts the text, making it more about my pain and my suffering, and finally someone understands what I am going through. Well, the church doesn't care. The church doesn't know what I'm going through, and nobody has reached out to me, but Jesus understands what I'm going through. My thought is, what if we did not make that text about us, but we made Hebrews 4:15 about Christ? What if we thought about the suffering that happened to him and the high privilege of walking in his shoes, following in his steps, not thinking so much about him walking a mile in my shoes and making me feel better about all the trouble that I am in? We don't need a sympathetic, understanding buddy, but we need a reminder of what happened to him. And we need a reminder that our role is to follow him while giving less thought about ourselves. If we turn Hebrews 4:15 onto ourselves and we take it as far as I am implying here, then we can start feeling sorry for ourselves, just like Jesus does. I mean, Jesus feels sorry for me. He's a sympathetic Savior. He knows what I am going through. And so we can invert that text. And now He feels sorry for me, and I feel sorry for me too. And if we do invert that text that way, there's ways that you will know if you have. As you look at your problems and as you think about your life, you will have a complaining spirit. You'll have a woe is me spirit that looks more like a victim than a victor. And what we'll do is we'll spiritualize the text because Jesus feels as sorry for me as I feel. And so anyway, I've been thinking about Hebrews 4:15, and I wonder if there's a temptation for you to invert the text to where it's more about what I'm going through and not about our great God, who is that high priest. And as the next verse says, that we should draw to him with confidence. That text should give us a boldness and an overcoming spirit, not looking for an empathetic buddy, someone who feels as bad about my trouble as I do. So anyway, just a few thoughts about the possible inverting of Hebrews 4:15.